Hello everyone, this is Anna and welcome back to my channel. It is the weekend, and here in this channel that means it's the weekend reading, but it also means what? Do it with me. TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. It's the weekend. It's my silly way of sort of paying tribute to the week. If you worked hard, all you hard-working people out there, in whatever capacity that is, whatever that means to you, congrats to you for another job well done. Okay, the ups and downs, whatever, the groans and the gripes, but also the smiles and the gratitude. Good for you. You deserve your paycheck. You've earned it. Good for you. And so we're going to talk about that. Okay, particularly since for a lot of people, it's like the payday weekend, and and it is interesting to draw the safe here. We'll get to that in a second. First card, balance. This is traditionally known as temperance, okay? And it says here, Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, waiting for perfect timing, and moderation are the things that are really standing out to me here, okay? Moderation and perfect timing. Perfect timing. What does this mean? And this is this card is in the position representing the things that we have to evaluate in our past. This can be evaluating our past habits, how unbalanced we've been, what have we been doing, okay? We need to moderate certain activities with the safe there, spending activities, but also the perfect timing aside from the money, the finance side of the house. The perfect timing may mean that in the past, you know, you've been working and working and working towards whittling away at something, and this opportunity or that, or this job position or whatever, and it's been this whole like, oh my God, am I gonna get this job? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna get this promotion? Blah 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 blah. Am I gonna get married? All these things. Chill out, bring it down. And what we learn is that when we reflect on our behaviors in the past, okay, what do we learn? We learn that, you know, we just need to calm down and moderate ourselves, okay? This card literally tells us, it advises us, all of us, me, you, everyone, your neighbor, whoever, it advises that right now the energy is to not to do anything impulsively or in excess. And excess is the thing, because something impulsive can lead to an excess, right? Okay, so and you're like, well, okay, I understand what that means, but how does that like translate into my regular life here? Well, you know what? It is the payday weekend, and let's say you had your eye on this really pretty Louis Vuitton or something. That's just an example. And you're gonna splurge in that Louis Vuitton, and then you're not gonna have cash until your next paycheck. Guess what? That's not smart. Anyone can say, yeah, that's not smart, and that's obvious, but you know, I have to say that many years ago, I kind of did something like that. No, I didn't kind of did. I did. So that's an experience. We learn not to do that kind of shit again, right? Don't do it. And if you're chuckling, laughing, good, because that probably means that you have something in your life, you know, there's an experience that you had where you kind of did an impulse buy, and then you're like, oh my God, why did I do that, right? Right. So that's what this card is about, evaluating the times when we acted impulsively and we just did something to the excess, right? And then we were like, we just didn't think things all the way through, right? Okay, good. So that was the past. But now moving into the present and into the future, the Justice card. In this deck, it's numbered 8. In right away, it's 11, and strength is 8. I prefer the right away version, but this is the, you know, it's fine. I respect it. Some people, I've actually engaged in discussions about with which card should be where and why, and go into a scholarly discussion, but I'm not going to go into that right now. I respect what the author did with her deck, so it is what it is. Justice. Fair and just decisions. Fair and just decisions. Decisiones, okay? So be fair. Let's not do anything in excess, because what we learned in the past is anything in excess leads to problems, right? It also says do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs, okay? So what I really like about this image is that the angel, I don't know if you can see it well, but the angel has her eyes closed, and she has this sword up. She's not just holding it. It looks like she's about to swing it, right? But her eyes are closed, and she knows where the sword is going to land, precisely where she wants it to land. She doesn't have any questions about it. She's not there's no fear. Remember that, what I said earlier in the week, fear interferes. There's no fear here. She knows where that sword is going to strike and land. This card, justice, also, so never mind the 8, but justice does also indicate the courts again, okay? So there's a victory here. There is a victory with matters that are court related, or official documents, whatever, right? So there's that sense of victory, that knowing where to strike, you know, you're to the point, you're voicing not just an opinion, but what is fair. You're voicing facts. You're standing up for your beliefs. The beliefs are fact-based, they're logical, they're well conceptualized, they're well communicated, and that's it. So to any of you, I know there's some of you out there that there's things going on with the justice system in the court, and again, this card is saying it's in your favor. It's in your favor. So hang in there. Now the number 48 card, the money safe, indicates riches. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to this. If shut side is toward person, there's no person here. It denotes loss by speculation, right? And then the closed side meaning that your savings are fine, blah, blah, blah. Now this side, the left side, is open. In the left card, we were talking about moderation, the timing, and the need to be conservative, right? In the past, we're suffering money loss. Okay, not much riches in the bank, right? Nope. Not much riches in the bank in the past because of the impulses, right? But in the future, what's in the safe, what's in the bank is secure. It's secure because you're being fair and you're making decisions based on logic and the needs, not on big impulse things, okay? Now, does this mean that you can't go out and buy the new outfit you wanted? Of course not. That doesn't mean that. Now, if the outfit costs, I don't know, a couture, handmade, I don't know about that. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about here, right? No. So, that's what's going on with the money. Money safe, okay? In the past, the lack of balance led to no riches, right? But with the justice and fair decisions and having that balance, you're really, knowing what to do, when to do it, that kind of thing leads to the riches, to the safe being, secure. And aside from the money, the safe is about security. It's about the fortitude and the security. It's the strength, the security of something versus something being wide open and, not secure, period. So that's what we have here. Fair and just decisions, and this is what we're doing in the present, moving into the future. I hope this is helpful to you. I'm sorry this has been super long. I'm trying not to be long-winded, but with that week off, now I'm like chatty, chat, chit-chat. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope that these readings with the major arcana this week have been particularly useful in defining and recognizing the actions from our past that have been either good or detriment to us, right? Because we need to do this. We need to revisit certain things, certain periods in our life, and figure out what worked and what didn't work. And that is important. And actually, the most successful people in the world, the corporations, they go through this periodically. What went well in the past, what worked and what didn't work, and that's what we need to do. What is working and what isn't working? Okay? What works and what doesn't work? I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, for sharing. Thank you for being here, for being patient with me. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you back here on Monday. Have a blessed and a wonderful weekend and no big splurges, okay? Bye-bye.